Welcome to Ninerology. I'm your host, Alan, and we're here to talk about Trent Williams, the best left tackle in the entire NFL, future Hall of Famer, and the holdout that caught us all by surprise. Over the offseason, there was some smoke that Trent Williams might want his contract to be addressed. Well, as you know, where there's smoke, there's probably fire, and sure enough, that happened. We just got done with the 49ers' fourth day of practice, and there is still no Trent Williams. Brandon Ayuk, as you know, is showing up but not dressing out, looking for a new contract. But Trent Williams is the one to look out for, because unlike Ayuk, Trent Williams has all the leverage in the world. If he wants, he could just get up and retire. He's made plenty of money. He doesn't need to do that. And not to mention, there's nobody else on the offensive line that can do what Trent Williams does. Trent Williams is what makes that offensive line. Without Trent Williams, this is the worst offensive line in the entire NFL. But because Trent Williams is the best lineman in the entire NFL, he elevates that entire offensive line. It gives the 49ers the ability to do the things that they do, allows them to slide over a tight end to help on the right side. And without Trent Williams, the 49ers are going to feel the pain. And you need him around to protect your franchise quarterback. In fact, things have been kind of interesting on the player front, because with Trent Williams, there hasn't really been any social media noise. Now, keep in mind, he is a savvy veteran. He knows how the business side works, so I wouldn't doubt he's just dealing directly with John Lynch saying, look, I am the best left tackle in the entire game, and there's no reason I shouldn't be the highest paid. Now, keep in mind, Trent Williams did sign the highest paid contract for a offensive lineman back when he had that contract done several years ago. The problem is that market's changed. The number one paid offensive lineman is Penei Sewell for the Lions, who you can argue is the second best offensive lineman in the entire NFL behind Trent Williams. Penei Sewell is making $28 million a year. Then you go over to Laremy Tunsil with the Texans. He's making $25 a year. Then you have Andrew Thomas with the Giants making $23.5 million a year. Then you have Trent Williams making $23.01 million a year. So by those standards, Trent Williams is heavily underpaid. Now the question is, what is he asking for? Is he asking for $30 million a year? Is he asking for $28.1 million just to be the highest paid offensive lineman again? Who knows? You never know. These markets change. Justin Jefferson was aiming to be the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL, which he got, averaging $35 million a year. Does Trent Williams want that? Does he want to be the highest paid non-quarterback in the league, or is he willing just to be the highest paid offensive lineman in the league? That's the question. No matter what it is, the 49ers need to pay him what he wants, because he is the best offensive tackle in the entire NFL, and the 49ers just don't have a plan B in that area. In fact, if you look at training camp, it has been abysmal, that offensive line. Brock Purdy is running around. He's under duress constantly because his blind side isn't taken care of. He needs to constantly be looking over his shoulder, and there is not a serviceable offensive lineman that can do what Trent Williams does. So John Lynch, Parag, you need to get this taken care of, because the longer this drags out, Trent Williams isn't going to be able to get the live reps that he needs to make sure that he's on the same page with the offensive line and Brock Purdy. So Trent, if you're out there, you're listening, let's get this thing done and work with your agent. John Lynch, if you're listening, let's get this thing done. Let's make him the highest paid offensive lineman in the league again, because the 49ers, if you are going for that quest for 6 and trying to get back to the big one, you need Trent Williams, because without Big 71, you have no shot of getting to the Super Bowl. You need to re-sign Trent Williams, and Trent Williams come back in shape, ready to take it, and let's get that number 6. And that's all we have for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.